Hey everybody, this is Mr. Denton, coming at you live from the Denton household. I really would love to be in our music room with each other, but this week I am going to be coming at you with a couple of songs to brighten up your week. Nothing too formal, maybe a couple musical books, some things that we've done in my class before, just a little bit so that you can get used to seeing me here online. I also have some great music resources for you. So, it's coming up in Mr. Denton's virtual music classroom. One of the things I know that you love to do in my room is to warm up with me when we vocally explore. So, I know that you know this. Be my echo, please. So when I do that, I know that you're going to feel kind of like weird. You're not in my classroom, you're not used to echoing with me, but I want you to trust me that if you echo with me right now, that you're going to have just as much fun as you do in my classroom when we do this. So, be my echo, please. Yes, I'm still going to use my magic lips. Let's try it again. Be my echo, please. I'm trusting you. All right, this time for real. Here we go. Be my echo, please. Taking out the peanut butter. That didn't quite work. Taking out the peanut butter. Wait. No. Taking out the peanut butter. Twisting off the lid. Throwing it away. In the trash, of course. Scoop some out. Not for real, though. Make a big noise with me. Here we go. Bigger. Now, using your fake peanut butter, this is a prop. Get it to stick to the ceiling. Trust me, parents, they know how to do this. Ready? Breathing big. Here we go. Get it down. I saw you do it. That's probably Mrs. Denton saying, "What are you doing with that peanut butter right now?" We got to get it back out again. Here we go. Scoop it out with me. We'll do this one a little quieter. Ready? Here we go. But just as high. Get it back down. Take the lid back out. Maybe wash it off. Especially right now. Put the lid back on. Put the jar away. Don't tell Mom, but she's right there. How fun. Awesome job. Thank you for warming up with me today. Give your brain a kiss. Woo! So my main focus in this video today is to show you a few resources that you can use with your parents at home online. Our first stop is Kelly Riley's online classroom. There's lots of things in here from grades 1 to 2 with lots of music appreciation and immersion, but you can also see that there's note reading games. There's also this really cool thing that we use in my classroom called the Rhythm Trainer that lets kids hear the notes that they're going to be playing. Needs flash, so make sure that's enabled. We call these TAWs, toddies, and rests for first graders and third graders. Third graders would also know takadimis. But we usually call these notes right here our quarter notes, our paired eighth notes, and our rests for our kindergarten friends. We also call those bigs, littles, and shush for the moment. And if you hit go, you can listen to a rhythm. And students will need to take turns choosing the correct rhythms to fill in the beats. For instance, I hear little big, or ta-dee ta, ta-dee ta. Can check my answer. And if it's correct, we get a smiley face up here. So I hear ta, 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 ta-dee. Students should be able to recreate that. But if it's a mistake, this is what happens. You can hear the one you made and also compare that with the correct answer. That's the rhythm trainer. That's also in use for our grades 3 to 5. We also have some really cool music creation with Incredibox for some vocal a cappella pieces. Then we also have musical fractions, whack-a-note, and some very cool musical history things down here at the bottom as well. Those are a really fun list of interactive games to play. If you're a third grader, we also have our online access to our Recorder Monster curriculum found at recordermonster.com. March for the rest of the month will be Classroom as the password, Goldfish, and then Monster. Once you go to the Recorder Monster Student Center, type in our password for the month. You can have all of our units right now. We're on Unit 3 right now for third grade, and we're learning High C and High D on our recorder, and they're doing a fantastic job. I've never had students get into our advanced ranges before. You can find all of our pieces. And if you don't know what they should be playing on their recorders, which they should have home with them now, hopefully those have been given a good wash. You can find a fingering chart for the notes that they need to know, and then you can take yourself back to the song menu. It also has a performance recording on there, so students can play along with that. There's also some helpful reminders for our units right here. If your students are struggling a little bit, it might not be a bad idea to go back and review Units 1 and Units 2, and it'll take you from a very beginning understanding of the recorder all the way to where up they need to review right now. Quaver Music is an in-class learning platform that we'll be using a little bit more in the coming week here, where I will be setting up each of your classes, and if you, not just for third grade, but also my kindergarten, first, third grade, and fifth grade courses, where you are going to be taking this class code, inputting it, and then you will be available to access a broader range of musical activities, videos, different activities that you can use to access music in your home. Another great site I like to go to sometimes is the Music Interactive. And the Music Interactive actually has this great app for note recognition called Staff Wars that you can get for this version 1.8 right here for Mac and PC. And it's a free download for those. It does cost a little bit to go to the Play Store or the Apple App Store and download that right there. There's also a different version over here that they just added that actually has a live version where you can use your recorder to play. This is what it looks like right here. You'll choose treble clef because that's the notes that our third graders are using for recorder. Hit start, and as a note comes by, they'll have to access that. I'll put the link to all of those down in the YouTube description so you can find them. Thank you so much for doing those online resources to your students during the week. It's going to make a world of difference for them. But a couple of things that you might have that are resources around your house that we could use, especially for songs, are especially if you don't have traditional instruments, I encourage you to have those available for your students when we do videos together or when you're making music with them. But if you don't have traditional instruments in your home, might I suggest the following things? Pepper grinder. Awesome for turning sounds and shaking. If you don't want something so coarse, though, might I suggest a little bit of sprinkles or spices. Softer touch. Great for napping kids. everybody's favorite, a large can of tomatoes. Students will know this, and they can use it as a drum at home as well. Arms out, thumbs together, self high five, triangle on drums, thumbs behind. Now, our drums at school might be a little bit bigger, so you might just want to use your fingers right here. Still, just as effective. And for scraping sounds, I highly recommend these very technical instruments right here called paper plates, or as the Italians call them, piatti, for scraping sounds or banging sounds. Simple and fun things that you can do to accompany the pieces of music that you might see here at Mr. Denton's virtual music room. Now, since spring is here, one of the songs that we're going to be doing this week is called In Comes a Bluebird. Take a listen. Now, normally you're used to hearing me sing in a higher voice called my head voice for you in your age range, but sometimes when you hear me sing it on the computer right now, you're going to hear me sing it in my head voice. I'm sorry, not in my head voice, my natural voice, and it might sound a little bit lower, so take a listen first. Here comes a bluebird in through my window. Hi-yo, hi-yo, diddle-I-day. Take a little partner in through my window. Hi-yo, hi-yo, diddle-I-day. This time I'm going to sing it in my head voice. Be my echo, please. Here comes a bluebird in through my window. Hi-yo, hi-yo, diddle-I-day. Take a little partner in through my window. Hi-yo, hi-yo, diddle-I-day. We're going to use this song this week as a little bit of a connection tool because even though it's spring and we're not connected to as many people as we want to be right now, it's important that we still feel like we're connected in one big musical community. Thanks so much for being with me today in Mr. Denton's virtual music classroom, and I can't wait for more videos this week. Take a look at those online resources, and we're going to be taking a look at my favorite book to use in music class, The Magic Hat. The Magic Hat. It moves like this. It moves like that. Thanks a lot, everybody. Give your brain a kiss. Woo! And have a nice day. Bum bum. On your way.